It's my lucky day.
Hello guys, here is Hamuda for another video, and today we are playing again with Affinity, Red Black. Yeah, so probably the videos mostly will be Affinity until they ban something, because I really think it's the only good deck in the format. Not that is unbeatable, but it is good against almost everything in the meta. Today challenge we are going to see that I'm facing a lot of good decks against my version, but it won't be enough sometimes. uh, I did a small change on my sideboard trying to improve my mirror match. Since I don't have Hydroblast, I'm trying to use two Gorilla Shaman to delay my opponent turns by cracking their lands in the early game. And I guess is just that. I didn't change anything on my main deck. I I cut an edict, a diabolic edict. It's hard to me to say that word. I probably will miss in this challenge. uh, yeah, but is that it? Let's see. Yeah, let's go to the replay. Let a comment, a like, and let's go to the challenge. First round, and I am against Newbie. Let's see. That's a really good hand on the play. I'm trying to start with Disciple just to do some early damage. I know it. I know I don't know his deck, but for me, is the play on the play doing Disciple, right? Because you don't know, so it's better to do one damage than do Blood Fountain. I don't have any Mirror Enforcers. It wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter. Now I do Ecorel Spring, right? Through and Roofling Journey, and I can still do Mirror Enforcer. The best play here. We have another Journey of Nowhere. By now I already know that is some sort of Esper control with Journey instead of Cast Down, or maybe he have both cards in his deck. Yeah, still don't know. Now I gonna do some ancestral recall, right? Okay, that's good. Draw Great Furnace. Do another Ecor. Since I know he have some remove spells, I prefer not to treasure token Disciple. I guess it's not a good play now, cause if I draw an Atog, I probably win the game, and this deck taps a lot, right? I don't know. He probably can do Muldrifter plus Ephemerate, and he's tapped out, and I can win the game if I drew well. Oh, he have an island. He preordain. Oh, played by the odds, and I really draw. And I really have draw, and that's a win. Mm, a little bit more, yeah. And I draw an Mirror Enforcer. It's GG. I don't know how good this deck is. I think I saw Max playing with it. I, I don't know. Probably is not the same version, but I think it is too slow for the meta. So in the sideboard, I decide to cut the Harrion, Wedding, Blood Fountain, and Chugavanic Blast. That is not probably is not right, but I was lack patient because I was playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I just want to finish the game and back to my other game. I was not planning to play this challenge, but in the end, it's uh, it's the format that I know well, so I played it. I still play it, but let's go. That's a good hand on the draw. It can be harsh if he have dust to dust. Here I play Dark Steel Citadel. That's important because a lot of decks are playing Revoked Existence for and for dust, and he had a white source, so don't play Vault of Whispers, I guess. Even though I know I can draw another good card. So my play here was a little bit bit greedy. Hmm. I could play Vault of Whisper and pass, cracking in his end step, but as I as he played a tapped land, bounced a tapped land, I prefer to believe that he will play this same land and don't have an untapped white source for dust to dust. That is probably not easy in 3 color. Yeah, then that was the play. He even changed to black. Drifter, probably have a Hydroblast. In response, I crack my star if I draw. I don't know. Probably should be in response for trying to do a Pyroblast. And I forgot, I guess I forgot. Okay, you have to discard a card. Durus. And he had a Revoked Existence. His hand is his hand was not bad, but not great. I've got Revoke Existence that he can do in any permanent, so I prefer that. He have Journey, Hydro, and a Ponder. So I'm gonna attack with my both creatures. You prefer to trade? I don't know why I don't remember why I am not cracking main phase. Because it seems better. I guess I am. Yeah, I guess I prefer to crack in response to Journey's target. Because I have 3 Deadly Dispute. Yes, yes. I know he could have drawn a counter spell, but I have other 2. Here I already know he have nothing in his hand, probably just lands. Just land. And as I know he have Soul of Migration, I will just wait for his step he cast it. I'm gonna do some threatening. Not lethal, but almost lethal. And it's lethal, right? No, not lethal. Wait. Wait me to crack Chromatic Star. Ah no, it's lethal. I don't need to do anything. so many ways to lethal attack here, and it's GG. 4 Deadly Dispute is the way to winning, of course. Let's go to the match 2. Match 2, I'm against Brevenix, a friend of mine. I thought he was on mono blue, but he's actually playing blue black. That's another deck that he plays a lot. So let's go. Yeah, being on the play with Affinity, it's like the first part to win the tournament. Not, I didn't win the tournament, but to to do some good results. He even play an island, normal island. Okay, I almost have enough artifacts to play without play for free. I guess he misses his augur. And now some of you will say that is a bad play. But in real life you can see your opponent's face and you know what he have in his hand. You can see through emotions. In the MTGO you can't. But people have some patterns. And we and a lot of people do that play if they have. That is, if my opponent play a disciple and I have a snuff out, why wouldn't you cast it uh, in response? Why would you take some damage in this matchup? Why would you do that? I'm not threatening lethal, right? I could have a fling, so you are dead if I have a fling, right? So why wouldn't you kill a tug if you have a snuff out? And that's what I think. So I will go for the little. He even says that that was a risky play for me, but I don't think so. So I go for the little with Wedding Invitation. And I don't have Wedding Invitation in my board. So if I had it, he could baited me, right? Because it is on the board. So have a lot of small dots. I don't know what is the word. But he can't bait me because I don't have the little on the board. If it's in my hand, you should snuff out it. But if it's on the board, you can bait me. You know, there's some thoughts about that play, but I think it's right to go for the little here with my wed invitation. So I give my best friend unblockable, and I go for that. I even draw another 2 Disciple. Yeah, that's little. What do you guys think about that play? Let in the comment. Let's go to the game 2. So on the sideboard I cut 5 cards, 6 cards. 2 Frogmite. They are not bad, but not that good because they have Augur of Bolas, Thorn, and Gourmag Angler. Against blue red, I guess it's really better. Probably I wouldn't cut 2, just 1, because we have to cut something. 1 Disciple for the same reason. At multiples, they don't do much on the early game. They can win you the game, of course, but they don't develop your game well as your other cards in this matchup. One fling, all guys know that I hate fling against Hydroblast decks or Stutter. a Terrarion, and a Wedding Invitation. I know that card is good against Monarch, but yeah, I don't know what to cut. And Blood Fountain it's too good in this matchup. So I put 3 Pyro, 2 Cast Down, and 1 Makeshift Munition. I think I have a lot of draws, and with with some spot removals, I probably can win this game. So let's go. Mulligan probably, yeah. That hand is good. Hmm. I instantly click on my bridge, but the place to one of those lands and chromatic star, turn 2 weaker or wedding invitation. It's the right play, guys. I just instant clicked, forgot that I can draw a one drop. I was trying to play fast. I don't know. Was not paying that. Yeah. Oh, here I play wedding invitation. Some because sometimes players tend to counter spell it, especially when you are when you mulligan your hands that they think will delay your game. So I prefer to wedding. I know I can draw deadly dispute and it won't be great. Here is a thing. Um, he didn't let 1 mana open for Hydro, so he's not playing around Galvanic Blast. Probably Hydroblast is not one of his card before preordering. Maybe now he have one. Snuff Out is a card. Cast Down is another one. So I could play Chromatic Star plus Zaytog and try to block his Ninja and let Cast Down for Gurmag Angler, but I don't know. It's hard because if he has 2 removal spells, he is not instantly win, but he will be so far ahead with this ninja, right? Because if he draws a untapped island, cast down my Fragmite, snuff out my Atog, and let 2 mana open, I guess I will not win this game, so I prefer cast down right now. And the worst happened. And the worst happened, I guess. My target, my mainly target for cast down is Gurmag Angler, and I don't have right now. That was a kind of a good Durus. I know he have stutter, but if I have double spell, stutter would counter just one of them, and then the another one would resolve. But right now I don't have any stutter target for me to develop my game. So right now I'm very behind. It's very easy to him kills my Ato, right. I don't have Lito. If I had Lito, I would go for Lito, of course, because it's my only chance to win this game. He will be at one life. Chromatic Star for bait. Saipo for bait. He countered. The only card that saves me it is Deadly Dispute. It wasn't a bad draw, but in this stage of the game, it does nothing. Let's go to the game tree. Okay. I'm cutting some Galvanic Blast. I don't want. I thought it was a lot of removal spell. 3 Galvanic, 3 Pyro, 2 Cast Down, and 2 Makeshift. Shift. It's 10 cards. 3, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, it's 10 cards. I was playing more removal spells than his deck. Yeah, if you count Hydro, it's a removal spell. So I prefer to be more aggressive with one more Fragmite. It's close. It's close. Okay, let's go. Mulligan. Good hand. Yeah. All cards were good, even the third land. But I have 2 draw spells, so I think I will draw some lands. I already drew. I already drew another one. Chromatic Star. He brainstorms. Okay. Preordain. Main phase Deadly Dispute is the best play. And I can play Mirror Enforcer with Pyroblast backup. So you can see he dures miss and just discard my Deadly Dispute. If he isn't discard Makeshift Munition, it's because he has a counterplay. And I have a Pyroblast, so I don't know what is it. What is probably 2 Hydroblast. Main phase is Nuff out. I could see me Deadly Disputing main phase Terrarium with Pyroblast backup, but I don't know. I don't know. Here is some winner lucky. You're gonna see. That is some winner lucky. 3. He do a monarch and I instantly draw 3 creatures. In response, I try to kill the Thorn, of course, because if he has some counter spell, I Pyroblast and his Duras go in vain. Now it's GG, I guess. He even misses his Algraf Bola. Yeah, Hydroblast was a good card. Now I miscount my artifact count number. I don't know. I just because I thought I could do Mirror Enforcer for free. But yeah, he played a ninja on his turn, so he's very behind. Devour Flash. And now I Cyple, Frogmite, Mirror Enforcer, Wed Invitation. So yeah, if this Frogmite was a Galvanic Blast, would be great too, right? It's GG. I was lucky to draw so many creatures in one turn, of course. That was a winning line. It was a not winning line. It was just lucky line. Let's go to the match 3. So I'm against Matonical. I don't recall what deck he was playing. It was a mistake because he's playing with Mono White Heroic. He even won a challenge with that, and I just forgot. I don't know why. Play my Disciple turn 1. Fairy Guide Mother. So when he did that, and I thought I lost the game. If only I could draw 2 Galvanic Blasts. And here is one. And another one. Yeah. Uh, what I can say, Gal some decks are made to beat Affinity. This is one of them. It should be good for him. It should good. But as I said, I'm playing this deck because he have match against everything. I know it was a little bit lucky of me. He had 2 Ethereal Armor, so I can do some 2 Galvanic Blast. I know I didn't have it in my hand, I just drew it. But it's fair. It's fair, I guess. And now I have time to win, right? I have a lot of time. I guess it's GG, I don't know. It's not GG, but yeah. And it's game 1. He had the he had the best start, and it wasn't enough because I drew well. But yeah, happens. Let's go to the game 2. So one of the reasons that I like Red Black is because I have access for cast down. I only playing 2, but I've already playing 3 or Edict. But 2 cast down would be great against him. And I will cut 1 Fountain, 1 Frog, 1 Wedding, 2 Disciples that are not that great, and 1 Makeshift Munitions. I brought 2 Crackla for the Provoke guy. It's hard to beat it. And even a token if I needed to kill, because sometimes he wants to attack you with some good creatures and let the token to block my Eta. I don't know, but I think Crackland is not that bad. Maybe Fire Cannonade would be better. Fire Cannonade, but 2 Durus, 2 cast down, and I guess it was it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's go. 2 cast down, and I have to mulligan to 5, and this hand was good. Chromatic Star, yeah, some misplay. I forgot that they play Fragmentize. I just forgot. But he's dealing so little damage. 4 right now. 5, 5. 4. I don't know how to count. Mana Tight will be great for him. Two Crackla. I don't know what I'm doing. I was thinking I had a most small chance to win. Then when I see two lands in his hand, I thought, I can win this game. Of course I can. Let's go to Mirror Enforcer. And he didn't attack, so if he didn't, I will, right? Attack for 8. There is no way if he had something, he wouldn't attack me because it has first strike. So I just go for 4 damage. Go for and that and that is the same thing as the last game. Oh, if I drew a Galvanic Blast, if I draw a Galvanic Blast. Yeah, guys. I know I could Galvanic Blast it, the Fairy Guide Mother, and stall the game a lot, right? If if I didn't draw the second Galvanic Blast, I would probably Galvanic Blast Guide Mother and hit him for 9. 9, yes, 9. And let Fragmite or Krarklan. Yeah, I don't know what was the right thing. Fragmite could be fragmentized, but Krarklan could be. He couldn't be killed, but he can give Laguna protection for a red and attack me if he top decked something. Yeah, I think the right play was letting Fragmite to block it. He was at 4. He was at 14 minus 9 will be 5. Yeah, I guess he would lose this game anyway, but it was a cool way to win. Both game draw and the 2 Galvanic Blast for the win, right? So let's go to the match 4. So match 4, I'm against Lord Beirus, and I don't know what he was playing. Mulligan, yeah, go to 5. A small chance to turn 2 Mirror Enforcer. No, I have Mirror Enforcer turn 2. What I'm talking about. Yeah. It was a good mulligan to 5. Okay, Chain Lightning. Yeah, that is the play, people. Just bring back Frogmite. It's the best play, because it's not threatening lethal, but it can block Gitu Lava Runner. I probably won't be using in this game Blood Fountain for another target. I would lost my mana, so I just prefer to play a lonely Frogmite. He cycles Forgotten Cave, and he had it, a Gitu Lava Runner. So I gave unblockable for Mirror Enforcer, and the only play he could have is Fire Blast my Mirror. He took the damage, and I just win the game. Mulligan to 5, I guess I was on the play. Yes, if I was on the draw, probably I would lose this game. Okay, this is one of the worst, probably is the worst matchup, because I don't have Hydroblast. The match wasn't that good, and without the Hydro it's a lot worse. So I'm cutting 4 cards for 4. One makeshift that doesn't really do nothing. Does nothing. The Harion, Wedding, and one Frogmine. Don't know if Wedding Invitation is better than Equor, because sometimes burn players win by blocking an ATUG for one turn and they untap and kill you. So I don't know if it's right to cut Wedding Invitation. And I bring 2 cast down and 2 Duress. 2 cards, right? But it's 6 removal spell. I kept this hand. It isn't great, but has some potential. I draw Deadly Dispute, good card. I don't know how, but burn players do that a lot. Yeah. And that is the thing. If you don't have any way to kill Thermal Alchemist, you just lose the game, right? It's sad. I had luck, and he have too. And it's not a match to show your player skill, because it is just not I'm showing too much my player skill playing with this deck, but burn is the same thing, right? You just have 2 Thermal Alchemist in 8 cards, and I don't have any good spell against it. So I just accept and lose the game. Of course, I will try to draw. As you can see, 15 cards, no removal spells. Five damage per burn. Yes, and I just concede and go to the game 3. For the game 3. On the play, didn't change anything. Let's go. And I keep this hand. And I keep this hand not realizing that I don't have any way to cast my spells. Yeah, I just kept a bad hand. Because I saw Duras and keep. Where Invitation is the right play. And I draw well. Okay, let's see his hand. Man, his hand is like very bad right now. Very bad. I discard his only great spell, and his hand by now it's very bad. No, not bad, but not good. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, no. If he draws a land, it's good. If he draws a burn spell, it's good. Yeah, no, not bad, but not great. And he draws, I guess, the best spell, of course, Thermal Alchemist. And I just accept, right? Hit for 2. Choose Disciple. And here is the weird part. I don't have any way to. Let me see. I attack with all 8, 10. Yeah, it's little here, right? I drew exactly little. But for some reason, he decided to block with his thermal. I don't know what he had done. He would lose the game. I really thought that he needed this thermal alchemist for winning the game. He had a vision probably that I drew exactly Galvanic Blast. I don't know. And when he did block my Mirroring Force, and I thought I would lose the game the following turn, but he just conceded the game. I don't know what happened. I I drew very well in this game, very well in this game. But I don't know about my opponent. He was playing another match. Don't know if he misplayed. Look at his time, a lot of time for a burn player in this fast matchup. So we are 4-0 and let's go for the next match. Okay, so here we are against Beiso. It's not Beiko. He misses a port. It's not Portuguese, but a letter here. Okay, let's go. It's a mirror match, and I just think I lost because I am on the draw. It starts and I am already a loser. Let's go for Ichor, Frogmite. And I miss a land. It's very bad for me. Okay, Ichor Wellspring. Disciple. Yeah, that play gives me some hope because his main phase blood token a land, so he probably have another 2 lands or a fling, I don't know. Yeah, hitting for 2, Hydroblast, Prophetic Prism. Okay, so here I do attack with my Frogmite, cast only one Mirror Enforcer pre-combat, play another one post-combat. The way I'm losing this game is by Cyple right now. I will Galvanic Blast it. And he flings at my Cyple. Here it was a misplay of mine because I shouldn't have sacked my Ichor Wellspring. Was no good reason drawing a Vault of Whisper, but was not that great. No, don't do that. Don't sack Ichor Wellspring. It's very lucky for me drawing a Vault of Whisper for Disciple. I have little, right? In my following turn. The following turn. Okay. So here I sack my Frogmite. He fling he fling again. So here's the thing. I don't need to trade with this Mirror Enforcer. I just have to untap with these other cards. So why I wouldn't trade if the following turn is my last turn? So I just sack this other Mirror Enforcer instead of any of those cards that probably I will need. So I just sack my Mirror Enforcer. He dures my Blood Fountain, no, it's okay, and he saw my Disciple and conceded, cause I would just crack the Herion for black, give it unblockable. No, I don't know if I need to give it unblockable because he's not doing any creature spells. But yeah, it's GG. I guess I played at my chances. I don't know how to say it, but it was a very hard game for me. Sideboard, I cut a Fling, 2 Frogmite, 1 Wedding, and 1 Fountain for 2 Gorilla, 1 Shenanigans, and 2 Cast Down. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's right. Good hand, good hand. Here I'm kind of afraid of Cyple. It's easily a Galvanic Blast target, so I prefer to wait a turn. But right now he's probably threatening Hydro. Reinforcer. Better Galvanic target. We have a Gorilla Shaman. Hit for 4. Okay, I don't care about this Mirror Enforcer. Hits me for 1. I Galvanic Blast Atog. Try it again. He protects. Yeah. I will attack with Mirror Enforcer, of course. Trying to cut to... There's not much to do here. Yeah, and I'm drawing a lot of lands. So here's that I did that because now he can't sack so many artifacts to kill me. They have Fling and a Disciple on his hand, and now I'm just dead. If I had a cast down, it would be great, right? But I didn't. It would be fun if I had a cast down. Let's go to the game tree. Okay, now on the game tree, I prefer to bring a second makeshift munition, cause I remember that he's playing 3 Gorilla Shaman, so it's okay, right? I I think the card is good against Gorilla Shaman and Disciple of the Vault, right? 7 targets for one one card, one card. So I think it's good. So I mulligan my hand to 6. I don't think I'm winning going to 5 on the play, and I have a Gorilla Shaman. So for me, it's the best. It's my best chance. I don't remember what I cut. I guess, yeah, cast down, because I don't have colored sources. Maybe Ichor. Yeah. And he goes to 5. 4. Yeah, he mulligans to 4. It's funny. It's funny, he mulligans to 4 and have exactly 2 indestructible sources. And he's playing lands and I am not playing lands. Okay. Yeah, here I just try to delay his game. He drew another indestructible land. And I'm really mad right now. And I don't draw any land. I just want to draw lands. Oh, here I have Chromatic Star. But I don't think it's the play. I think the play is to crack his land. But not at my turn. Cause if I have a Gorilla Shaman and he just play a untapped land that I can destroy, there is only one card that go in my mind, that is Deadly Dispute. So I just wait to his upkeep. Yeah, he had it, of course. And he can have another one, so I wait for his upkeep and destroy treasure token. And miraculously, he have a way to win this game. So here I almost lost this game. It's when he Galvanic blasted. I know he have a ATOG for 10 damage, and if he's doing that, it's because he has an Hydroblast, but I have the perfect card. Yeah, I would lose to a Mulligan to 4, but I have the cast down, and he can't counter it because no one is playing this spell anymore. And here I win the game, right? He goes to 2 life, and yeah, 1, yeah, 1, and I crack Chromatic Star. It's GG. I won it because he sacked one to an artifact too. Okay, he says good luck on the top, and I'm 5-0 right now. So it's match 6. I'm playing against Ryzen, and I know he's playing Jeskai. Good hand against Jeskai. I'm on the draw. I don't like to draw Galvanic Blast very early, but it is what it is. Yeah, braid my land, and I have triple Fragmite. Okay. Don't think Mirror Enforcer is the play, because he will just counter. Okay, Muldrifter. I will Galvanic Blast Downbringer, because I want to do some damage. And the play here is ATOG, because he can kill, I guess. But I have an wedding invitation, and it's GG. So, if this card was a fling, I would probably, don't know if lose this game, but it won't be great for my developing. It wouldn't help me winning. This card is doing some good stuff for my game. If you see this right, turn 2, when invitation, drawing a card, improving my affinity, and winning the game later, right? With Fatal. So it's a great card in this deck. Don't know, the Greeks is great too, but it's hard because prismatic is better. So I actually considered after this game, because standard challenge was beginning, and I didn't want to play both matches at the same time, so I just considered the other 2 games. Let's go to the quarter. So I'm against Mama. I don't know how to say it, Mama, but it's a H. And he's playing Boggles. Okay. First part, winning the die roll. Die, die roll. Okay, I kept I kept a good but not great hand because I don't have creatures, and and this hand would be great against blue black, I guess, or especially game one having access to makeshift. But against faster decks, it isn't great. I didn't remember that he was playing Boggles, but I guess I would keep anyway on the play this hand. I have a lot of draw. I have a lot of draw. No, no, no. I have 2 draws. Yeah, I'm not drawing any creatures. I'm sacking all my stuff to draw creatures. Okay. I was afraid of Ancestral Mask, of course. So he's attacking with a 7/1 with trample. Of course, if he's attacking, he have another Boggle, or I don't know, or the other card, Scout. But it will gain me some time, so I have to block it. Yeah, he don't have Ancestral Mask. Just crack the blood token. Okay, best draw. Moment of weakness, I would say, right? He's not attacking, so I just win the game. And I guess it's the first tournament that Galvanic Blast wins me this much games, or a lot of games Galvanic Blast is winning. Usually Galvanic Blast just kill a creature, but right now he's killing some people, some players. Yeah, and I win the game. Okay, game 2. I'm cutting 2 Disciple, 4 Galvanic, and 1 Frogmite, and 1 Makeshift. I could see me cutting the 3rd Disciple and letting Frogmite, but I think sometimes Disciple gives me the edge for winning. So I don't know. 2 is enough, and the another reason that I cut some, it's because I bring three Karkla and 1 Fire Cannonade. So it's 8 card, I guess. 2 cast down for their pro red creature. 2 Duress, 3 Karkla, 1 Cannonade, and 1 Cannonade. It's not good hand, but I can play the game, so I prefer to keep it. Here, okay, I don't know, but the first turn it's okay to play Vault of Whispers Terrarion or Darksteel Terrarion, Chromatic Star, but in the second turn the play is Bridge. It was a misplay. It was a bad misplay because I won't have a third land untapped, and that's very bad for me. For Cannonade, right? So I just crack it because I want a untapped source. But I draw. Yeah, very good for me. Okay, Ethereal Armor didn't attack. I just passed the turn. Let him committing some cards. if he had drew better, he would win this game so easily with 2 ethereal armor. Yeah, 3rd ethereal armor. Okay, so now I'm gonna see his hand. Uh, if his mana was a little bit better, if his mana base was a little bit better, if he had the enchantment that filters color, but his hand is good, right? But and the card to discard here is not ram true. It's cartouche, because the creature will be 4/4 with first strike and will be a token on the board. So the best card to discard is cartouche. And I can attack for with my Mirror Enforcer. He draws a card and conceded the game. I just own a lot of bad. What I think it's the bad matchups that it is Burn, Heroic, and Boggles. With a little, some of them was not lucky, but it was because their deck has some flaws too, and my hair is a little messy right now. It's a lot messy. I'm gonna brush after that. Okay, let's go to the semi. Round 8, it's the semi, right? In an unexpected matchup that is mono red blitz. I am on the play. Mulligan. Okay. And I think that player that was burned, but it wasn't. It was blitz. Essig playing briefer, and he hesitate to let my galvanic blast resolves. So I thought he had mutagenic growth. Reckless impulse, kill my frogmite. Of course, it's the play. Man, galvanic blast was the MVP of the day. I sack only one Ichor to see if I draw another creature. Ancestral Anger, I just killed the Kill Fiend. In response, waiting for a draw. Sack the Ichor. Draw another Ichor, and it's GG, I guess. It's GG. Yeah, and I just won the game. I faced a lot of matchups that Galvanic Blast is the not the best card, but it's great. Very, very, very good. Let's go to the game 2. So both side. Don't think Saipo is doing anything this matchup. I prefer to develop better. Actually Frogmite is very good because he have Killfiend and Firebrand Archer, I guess, or I don't know, even a Festival Crasher, Cassig, I can jump or block it, or even double block it if I have more Frogmite. Didn't bring Fire Cannonade. Don't know. It's not great, I guess. 3 mana. He He have some mutagenic growth or apostle's blessing. Cut one makeshift, one wet invitation, and a fling. Fling could be good, but it's not burn. They kill you with creature. So I not necessarily need a fling to kill. Like in the burn matchup, sometimes flings give you early turn kill. So I can see you needing needing it. Okay. Crackle Shaman. What was the other card? Cast down, of course. Cast down would be very great. And Duress. Don't know if Duress is good, but I bring it. He mulligans to 5. So I drew the Galvanic Blast. But if I didn't, if it was, I don't know, Equal Wellspring or any other artifact that I couldn't cast, can cast turn 2, or I don't know. I really don't think the right play is Vault of Whisper Blood Fountain on turn 1. Because he's on red. He mulligans to 5. And I have to play around Smash to Smithrians. And the only removal spell that I had was Cast Down. So I don't know. I guess the right play was Darksteel Pass. If he do a creature, untap, Vault of Whisper, cast down it, and after that the game goes on, and if he had an artifact hate, he would just destroy my vault, and that is it. But as I drew Galvanic Blast, I just did that. I forgot to play my Blood Fountain. Here I was a little bit not greedy, but I wanted him to commit some cards. Okay. He attacking with if only one. Lightning bolt. Okay. Not doing anything. For Elspring. Lava Dart. Not doing Galvanic Blast yet. Don't think is good. I'm probably going to do in the end step. Yeah. He had Apostle Blasting. Another one. And I'm not giving much to my total life, my life points, because I think he can't kill me with burn spell anymore. It's very hard, but I guess. Yeah, yeah, I don't see he winning the game with burn. So I just took some damage, and I guess I try to block again with Fragmite. It may be I don't know if I'm playing this game well, but I don't think he's winning with my chump blockers. I know he have ancestral anger that gives trample, but and now I attack for 2. Do Cracklan. Yeah, I cast Cracklan Shaman. I'm sacking Chromatic Star because if I gonna kill Killfiend, probably I have to sack my Fragmites. Right? And now I'm attacking with both Fragmite because after combat I will sack both of them to kill Killfiend, and after that Blood Fountain for them. So I will attack with both, and my opponent realized that and kill my Cracklan Shaman. Try to kill my Cracklan with both. So I don't know why I didn't. I know. Okay. I didn't Blood Fountain for both Fragmite, cause if he do a creature, I guess I want to Crackler Shaman and instantly kills it, and after that I would bring those Fragmite back and try to win the game. Here I shouldn't have land my swamp. Should wait for a blood token. Good card, Deadly Dispute. And I Duress, and my opponent have 2 mountains on his hand, and it's GG, right? He can't kill me with 2 mountains. Flame Reefer. Yeah. So I go to the final. A lot of weird matchup, right? A lot of unexpected matchups. Shouldn't be that easy. I don't know if it was easy for me to beat them, but as I said, their deck in general are good decks against Affinity, but they have some flaws, like drawing so many lands. They don't have lands that actually do something with some creatures. Okay, finals. So here I'm against Ryzen, and we play the game. We split the finals, but we play the game just for the trophy. Mulligan, Mulligan, Mulligan. This game was very nonsense for me. I just didn't play the finals, I guess. Okay, folks. Not much to say about this game one. I really thought that I already lost Mulligan to 4 against a Value deck. Value deck. I cracked them. Okay. He has a counter spell, of course, but and an ephemerate, and that's GG. I don't know. Let's see if I consider matchup. I guess I do, or I try to cast a wedding. Okay. And I consider the match. Mulligans to 4. Probably if I had a better hand on game 1 I can win with Fatok. Of course. Yeah. Nothing I can do. Nothing I could have done better. Let's go to the game. Okay. One frog, one wedding, one Terrarian, one galvanic, one flame. 3 pyro, 2 Durus. Yeah. Makeshift munition is not bad, but I'm just trying to be very aggro. Cutting a frog might. But yeah, I have to cut some card. I keep this hand. I have chromatic star. I draw well. So why I didn't play Saipo instead of Durus? Because of this exactly card. I knew he is playing 2-3 Abrade. I know I have a swamp for his forgot name. Cleansing Wildfire, but actually I was aiming for Abrade or Dust to Dust, of course. But he didn't have a Dust to Dust, so as I didn't see any odd good targets for Durus, I just played Mute Enforcer. I know he have a Galvanic Blast 2 action, but I don't know. And he just do the best turn 3. And it's game over. I have to win game 1, lose game 2, and on the play win the game 3. And I just lose the game. Luckily I split the finals because it would be a disastrous games. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Was some good matches, a lot of different matchups. The deck is broken, but it can still lose, right? I guess the main problem is that it's demanding a lot of sideboard against it, but they can win. So I don't know. Probably they will ban something, but it's different than Shadow Storm that a lot of decks couldn't win. Couldn't win trying to beat. They couldn't win. And I guess Affinity they can actually win the game. It's not easy, but they can. So I don't know what they will do about that. Let a comment, like, trying to improve. I'm not doing so many videos because it's hard for me yet. So goodbye guys.